Fire Emblem Three Houses has a plot line where there is a divine entity who has ruled by changing her identity throughout the ages as the Pope. Basically, she calls herself the Archbishop. She's the Pope. There's a character who sees all the flaws in the world. Now, the Pope isn't evil. There's a character who sees the flaws in the world and wants to destroy it and teams up with dark forces, misunderstanding their intentions. And what's great about the game is you don't know what people are doing. But what I find so interesting is Japanese philosophy tends to go in these two different directions: embrace divinity and its right to rule over humanity, or reject it. And the authors of the game, from what I could tell, leaned really hard into the idea that everyone would accept the divine right to rule, that everyone would accept that a monarch who is chosen by God would be one that you want to rule you. You would want the divine to be in charge of humanity. But so many players wanted to side with the character who wanted to go against the church rather than submit to it, that they made a really rushed and kind of alternate secret path you could do. That was my first playthrough because I'm more on berserk side of fight against divinity. Humans should rule humanity with human intention. That's the path I wanted to go down. But it's kind of cool to think that because Japan has these absolute two opposing perspectives, the game writers didn't think anyone would relate to that idea of fighting divinity. Also, Edelgard wasn't right, Rhea wasn't right. They were both right, and if they had have talked, they would have agreed. If you play multiple playthroughs, Rhea and Edelgard agree on everything. They just misunderstand each other's intentions, and Three Houses is a beautiful tragedy because of that. But they absolutely, if you play the other ones and learn what each character doesn't know, nobody was right. And if Edelgard and Rhea had have talked, they would have been best friends, which makes it a better game. It's a better tragedy. Anyways, I am done with detours. I'm sorry for having so many. I genuinely apologize. I just find this all so interesting philosophically.
That's where the sauce gets made.